Men talk about how women are not receptive or they don't feel comfortable talking with us about certain issues. But guess what? Some of us women are dealing with. So men tend to, those that want to commit a relationship, and usually that's between the ages of 30 and up, because in their 20s, people are getting out of college, moving out of their parents' residence. So they're still trying to get life together. So they're dating or they're having situationships, or casual hookups. So but they're not taking anybody serious. But usually about 30s, they're ready to settle down. But what I've noticed is that they will come across the nerdy, the average looking. I don't believe in calling anybody ugly unless your personality sucks or you have no morals, then you're ugly. So average looking, under a 8 or 10. Treats him well. He don't want that one. What the men do want are the ones with the headaches. So she's gorgeous. She's between an 8 and 10. Her personality is not up to par. Best to believe she wants you to take care of everything. She's demanding X, Y, and Z. You'll go ahead and marry her. And let's just say that she's attractive and had a nice personality. Then you get into a relationship where, and then you see, So my question is to you, like, it's okay to have standards, but let's be realistic. You don't want to come home to somebody that has a headache. Why would you pick somebody when the red flags are there and then think that you could change them? That don't happen. Now, there are people that will tweak their personality, but to do a 360 change, no. As you can see, you have people that's in the church that were baptized, saved. They still have some issues that they have to deal with. So if Christian or whatever religion you are, deal with issues, what makes you think that you can change an individual? How about we start being with people or accepting people for their personality and how they make us feel? Because it's okay to be attracted by looks, but looks fade. That's a fact. Looks fade. You start getting wrinkly around here, and especially if you're doing drugs, alcohol, and you are reckless, you're going to age faster. So them looks fade. So when the looks fade, now what you gonna do? That your partner ends up having children, the body gonna change. So you like your woman slim, thick, whatever, she's gonna change and then think that, oh, she needs to keep up to par after having children. No, you're paying for her gym membership. So I think people need to be realistic in their expectations. Like, one thing about me, I've never been the type of person to say, oh, I want a guy that has nice eyes. Oh, I want a guy that has abs. Oh, if it comes, it comes. But I've been involved with handsome men, average men, what some people would say ugly. But I noticed from experience, the good-looking men, they really don't stick a while with me, and they tend to be conceited. So now that I'm in my 30s, I don't really entertain them unless we would have to interact on a platonic level, and I would have to see where that goes. Like, I met a guy coming from a concert last, I want to say July. No, it was May, because I went to Anita Baker concert. June, maybe. Last summer. Green eyes, light complected. I was shocked when he came up to me. But then as talking with him, and he took me out, so I give him a plus. But as talking with him, he used to tell me how he would be conceited because he got praise for his eyes. And I'm looking at him like, So yeah, stuff like that just rubbed me the way. So that's why I prefer to go for personalities and whatnot, because you could look drop dead gorgeous, but if you conceited in any manner, that's not going to sit right with me, because then I'm going to be thinking, how many women are you attracting and whatnot? because I don't mind polygamy or whoever does that. But the thing is, I would like to be the main. I don't want to be a side piece. But I say that to say this. We need to not stress looks so much and not think that we don't deserve someone that's kind-hearted, because a lot of times, yes, we live in a world where people are devious, they're self-centered, but if you get blessed with an individual that has morals, notice that I didn't say good, because again, I don't like that word. I don't even use that to describe myself, because I know I have some flaws, but I have morals, and I try my best to put myself in other people's shoes. But don't say that you want X, Y, and Z, but you'll put up with mess. That means you don't want to be happy. You want someone that looks good and give you a headache and send you down to an early grave and have you looking old. Be realistic. And don't wait until you've gone through a whole bunch of toxic relationships to say you're looking for a good person. You already got blessed in your present and you messed that up, and now you expect to go get blessed again. That's not how that works. That's not how life works. You miss endless opportunities and you think that's coming around again? No. You need to grab that opportunity and that sweet individual that you have in your life, because again, the world we live in, people's personality sometimes is not the greatest. And even if you're one of those that struggle with mental health and you feel that you're not good enough, you better get a therapist and whatnot, because what's going to happen if you think that it's okay to stay in those toxic relationships? Let me tell you what happens. You get married, you're well off, and that person decides they're tired of you. They're cleaning you out. Let's just say you don't marry. You're with someone that's a user, but because you look good, you think because they look good, you want to change them. What's going to happen? They're going to make sure that they use and abuse you mentally, to the point that when they leave you, you won't be able to get into a relationship. That's why some people, when they know they're toxic, they'll be like, you'll never find another like me. You don't need to. Look, all I'm saying that I know we see first and then we're attracted, but when people talk, the signs will be there. I don't want to hear that, oh, I got surprised, I didn't know they were there. People can only hide behind that mask but for so long. The truth of the matter is, you think you could change them, and you'll be wasting some years trying to change somebody that don't want to be changed. Because let me tell you something, we're all given free will. And you could talk until you're blue in the face, but if that person wants to be who they are, let them. But don't waste your years, because then you'll end up being bitter, and there's nobody to blame but you.